Yes, it is me. I am alive, and holy shit, guys, we made it to 2019. I'm surprised the channel's still up. Kind of surprised we haven't gotten copyright striked a million times, or people have just completely disliked us into oblivion, but we're still here somehow. It's 2019, and I feel old. Granted, I'm 19 years old, but I live my day as if it's 2 days at a time, so really, I'm like growing on 30 looking back at my 20s, and I mean, it's kind of funny primarily for the fact that, you know, in less or a little bit over a month, I'll be 19 years old, and I'm starting to get this wave of nostalgia that just makes me realize that it's been such a period of time. My favorite video games, any category or any game that I've ever kind of even made reference to as my favorite game of the year, now all of them, all of the qualifying games are at least 10 years old this year. I started wrestling 11 years ago now, or at least I will in 9 days. Not to mention, if you haven't felt old yet, let me encourage you to feel much older than you really should have the right to be. This is the final year in which we start off going into the 2010s. Thank God the most horrific decade of music is about to come to a close. I doubt it's going to get any better, but nevertheless, we can all pretty much hope. And with the end of the year, which will of course be in 364 days, though it'll feel about 3 months, we will not only be having best of 2019 lists, but we'll be having best of the 2010s lists as well, which is just weird. Not to mention, YouTube has now was now born before and continued going after the decade of the 2010s. It completely lived through the 2010s and beyond, and that's amazing. Not to mention, this will at the end of this year will be the first time people are able to make YouTube videos about the decade in review, in which every single moment has been able to be captured the second that it happens on YouTube from 2010 going onwards. And with that being said, I feel completely and utterly glass-boned, but nevertheless, I still love this channel and what I make and everything that I talk about. So obviously you've noticed that there has not been a lot of uploading. The past 3 or 4 weeks have been pretty much stagnant, just a nice little cutoff of all content. That's because I went on a sabbatical. It's the end of the year. I've been doing a lot this year, or last year, and I was able to accomplish a lot. I was able to get my feet grounded in a lot of different projects, and I can only imagine that it's going to be even more so in 2019, but nevertheless, you know, I decided a sabbatical for a few weeks. It was a nice, way to kind of take, my shoes off, kick my feet up, and relax for a minute. So that was lovely, of course. And with that being said, UnitardZ, of course, its content is coming back in 2019. We are still finding a permanent solution for the Hardy Complex. That will be returning very shortly. Of course, it'll be uploaded every Monday morning, as obviously has been done in the past. We will continue to be doing In a Nutshell episodes. We will also be doing a little bit of dipping our toes into some edited content. So no more live streams being 100% of a content. There'll obviously be a majority focus, but at the same time, we're going to have some content that we do edit, that we kind of fuck around with, that we have some fun with, some things that we can kind of take the bad out and replace with the good, so you get nothing but absolute wonder. How's it going? Thank you very much, Sir Caleb. I'm glad I'm having fans in Canada. I'm glad I can reach anywhere at the point in time. I'm in my kitchen right now. So, of course, this is a fantastic thing. I keep having to stretch up. Thanks, Matt. Happy New Year's to you as well. Peace, Newcomb. I don't have my glasses, so I can't read comments, but nevertheless, this is pretty much just an introductory and welcome fans from Saskatchewan, Canada. Welcome, or thank you for tuning in. This is fantastic, and 2019 should shape up to be nothing less than a very busy but productive and fruitful year for me and for you and for the channel and for the content we've been making, and we plan to make within the near future. With that being said, it is 3 o'clock over here on the East Coast. I'm completely and utterly exhausted. I've got to get some sleep at some point in time, and since I have about 2 hours to do so, I might as well start going now. But nevertheless, I want to thank you and introduce you into UnitardZ in 2019. I want to thank you for following along for so long and continuing to follow along in our content. I'll read this one last comment. Good night, man. Thank you very much. Good night to you as well, Sir Caleb. And good night to everybody else watching and getting ready and anticipating UnitardZ in 2019. We will see you, and you will see all the content we have to produce in the very near, I guess, days, hours, weeks, however, So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'm Zach Hardy, signing off, of course.